What's that? You're looking for Jose? Oh, I don't know. I don't know Jose. I'm not sure who that is. I think he went out. I think he might be at the coffee shop. Maybe check down at Central Perk. Hey guys, I'm about to TutsByKai. I'm Kai, and today we're back once again taking a look at my process for creating this kind of cool like offline or online screen, whatever kind of intro screen you want to talk about. We've done a lot of motion graphics before in the past, and I kind of wanted to show you guys like my process for creating a full one just live right here. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of just talk about my process and my thought process of doing all this stuff. So let's get started. I'm just gonna get this camera down because it's always a pain when starting a new scene. So we're just gonna use this as our little backdrop. There's gonna be some cool like lighting effects in this, or I don't even know how to describe it. So when we get there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so something really cool about this. Move this way back here, and the reason is I'll show you guys in a moment. So I want to, instead of creating two different scenes and combining them together for something really basic, I really just enjoy doing things like a smarter way, or quote unquote, whatever you want to call them, like an easier, smarter way. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna go ahead and create a little V here with two loop cuts right here, scale them together, and then we'll do like this, spread them apart, and then we will create another one like that. I'm kind of just creating a V right now. It's essentially all that I'm doing, and then we're gonna get rid of the pieces that we don't need. So this is like a really smart way of doing this. Actually, this is actually a pretty genius way of doing what I'm trying to do here. And then we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of this face because we don't need that. Delete face. There we go. And as you can see, we now have this little V, which is what I want. So I want to move them together actually because I want them to touch. I want them to be a couple. So let's move them inwards. Like we'll grab these and we'll do this mesh. Oh, I know. We'll pull them together. 0. There we go. Pull these all together as well. We'll make it a little bit thicker actually. So we'll maybe pull these out like that. There we go. Just something a little tiny bit thicker. We might have to make it thinner once I scale it up. That's probably what's gonna have to happen. Oh man. All right, that's fine. We'll just leave it. It's fine. We don't need to connect them. We don't need to connect them. Okay, we'll just zoom it up like this, and we shall maybe scale it out like that. There we go. Okay, I want them to be the same object as well, so we're gonna go ahead and leave them like that. I might want them to be a little bit skinnier, so let's go ahead and just do something like this. The top, and then the bottom. Alright, okay, and there we go, something like that. Looks good, looks good. Really thin lines. And what I'm doing with this is I'm going to go ahead and create a lamp. So Shift A, search for point. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that the freaking lamp follows the edge of the little line here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull it way down like here first, so we can't see the light on anything, because that's gonna be like bad. Actually, we'll pull it up until you can't see it, so about right there. I'm gonna make it actually not as big either, so turn shadows off. We'll turn the radius way down and the power way down, but it'll be really bright because it'll be literally on the line here, like this. There we go. Cool. Nice. With that, we put it there and then drop it down. Nice. So for about right here, we shall go ahead and change my start frame to 0 and frame rate on 60. There we go. And then hit I location. We'll move this to frame 0. Hitting G. Frame maybe 20 or something like that. I'll pull it up. Turn this back on. Actually, that on. There you go. Now on frame 20, we'll move it up to about here, and then hit I location, and then we'll have this follow the line. So maybe on frame 60 we'll move it up to here like that, and then on frame 90 we'll move it like up so you can't see it. There we go. So let's see what that animation looks like. It's probably gonna be really, yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. It's gonna be really like windy and weird, but that's okay because we'll just go ahead and go frame by frame. So every 10 frames we'll just move it back onto the line like that. Location, and then here we'll move it about there. Location, frame 50, we'll move it there. Location, location, location. You know how realty is. All right, and then we'll put that there. There we go. So any place where it goes off the line, I'll just kind of put it back on. So about right there too. There we go. Now it kind of follows the line like that, which looks cool. Now what we're doing here is I'm gonna go ahead and grab the background, so the back plane, hit new. I'm gonna create this as a base color, drop it down, give it a little bit of blue like that. We'll add a light to that in the future, so don't worry. We'll grab these little lines that we just created here, and we'll make these like as dark as is possible, and we'll turn the specular all the way down and the roughness all the way down. Add a little bit of blue to it. There we go. So it looks a little darker, and then when the light touches it, turn the radius up a little bit and the power up a little bit. There we go. That's what I want to see. There you go. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then we'll turn the power maybe to 50. Yeah, and I want a little bit of bloom on there too. So we'll check bloom. Turn the intensity up. Turn the threshold down, but not too far down. Turn the radius up a little bit. There we go. Nice. I want this to be a little bit brighter though, so maybe we'll go even harder to like 200. Yeah, that looks really cool. This might be too fast though. No, that's perfect. What the heck? Okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. And then we'll duplicate this. Okay, that's actually perfect. What the heck? Okay, we'll duplicate this, and then we will just basically flip it. And there is a way to flip keyframes, flip every keyframe, but I forget how to do it if I'm honest with you. So we'll just grab this lamp, hit Shift D, duplicate that, and then we shall search for this for a moment. I can't remember where this is. I haven't used that in ages because I just really haven't had to. You usually use this when you're, oh wait, mirror. I don't think it mirrors the keyframes though. It just, yeah, it doesn't do that. We'll just, it's fine, no big deal. We'll just do it like this manually. We'll turn auto keyframes on, and then we'll just change the X value for all of these over like this. There is a way to do this, I do believe. I used to use it for changing when I was making rigs. I would have to do this because you need to have left and right arms, and instead of re-rigging the entire right arm or the left arm, you would just flip all of the vertices, all the frames to the other side, which is obviously the smarter thing to do. But I can't remember what it is, so for now we'll just do this cheesy way, which also works. I mean, there's no right or wrong way. But yeah, there we go. So we have those two going up like that, which just looks wicked. I think I might actually want it to be faster. I said it was too fast, but all right, we'll do like this. Hit S to scale them inwards. Make sure both of them are selected. Okay, we'll go back to the first frame, scale them in. That looks wicked, but I think the radius is too small. Yeah, so we'll do 0.3 maybe. 0.3 on both of them. Something like that. Oh, that looks much better. Okay, cool. You can kind of see them in the front though. I'm gonna move them down. Don't worry. Move them back maybe a little bit. No, we can move them down. It's fine. All right. There we go. Move them down. Location. Location. All right. I'm just taking a look. Making sure. Wait, I'm making sure that the light isn't visible. All right, it's not. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, nice, cool. So that's done. That's the not the main part, I would say, but it's a big part. I think that effect is really cool. I think it might be a little bit too fast now, so we'll go ahead and scale it back up. Maybe I liked it slow. Maybe not that slow. All right, There we go. I think that's probably fine. And then with all that done, we need to go ahead and with both these still selected, we need to go ahead and hit Shift D to duplicate this over once again. But instead of having it go all the way back down like that, I'm going to select the last frame that we have here and put it right up against the first frame where it comes back, so it just snaps back to going underneath. So essentially, it's staying up at the top here. You see these frames? It's staying up at the top here until the frame before it snaps back down here, because I don't want the animation to drag back down here, because you're going to see it. You're going to see the light. So it just snaps back. It teleports back down here, and then it plays out again. So that's essentially why I do that, if you've ever wondered. We will leave this on 250 because it's going to loop anyway, so it won't really matter. But I will move this over because it is looking kind of quick. It's looking kind of quick. So there we go. That looks really good. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and with all that done, we need to go ahead and fix up the background because it's not dark enough for me, actually. I do believe. Let's go ahead and change the world to black so everything looks solid black. And then we'll just make this back to that slightly blue color. Add a lamp. We're gonna make this a point lamp. Go back to this view so we can see what we're doing. Hit GY and we'll just move it back like this. It's not gonna be bright enough until we make it really, really bright like that, and the radius much bigger. There we go. I might actually use an area lamp here. I haven't used an area lamp in a while, actually. Okay, we'll do that. Area lamp, move it all the way up at the top. Turn the size up. Area lamps are so useful. Man, look at that. That's gorgeous. Nice. With that done, I kind of just wanted the center, though. And you can kind of see like a little rectangular shape, but it's fine. That's all right. Wait, maybe something like that? That's fine. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so maybe I want these lights to be a color. Like, oh, that looks wicked. Okay, we'll do that. What color is that? Give me that hex. Nice. And then we'll do this lamp the same color. Nope, that's not the right lamp. What am I doing? All right, that is the completely wrong lamp. There we go. That looks wicked. That looks so good. Okay, nice. I'm glad I thought of that. Bloom. This bloom, it's not really doing it for me. It's just not. Do I got to turn it up? I think we got to turn it up, guys. All right, we'll do 2,000 on both of them, I suppose, just to see what it looks like. That's 20,000, not 2,000, Kai. Nice. And now it's just too pinkish, I believe. Maybe that. I liked it better with the pinkish a little bit in there. Okay, you can still see it up at the top. You cannot see it at the bottom. No, you can. Okay. We'll select both of these. Move them down even more. Or maybe we'll just move them back, actually. Let's do this. Move them back like that. So it's behind, you can't see. Up at the top, we need to move these back as well now because it's so bright you can still see. And then we'll just grab this keyframe once again and move it right back to where we're supposed to go. Cool. Nice. With that done, let's take a look at this once more. That looks wicked. I think it might be too pink. I think it might be too pink. I want it to be more reddish than pink, and that looks a little pink. So we'll do like this, I suppose. Are you doing... Okay, that looks good. That looks sweet. Okay, that's a little bit of a lighter red. Okay, it's not full saturation. Never do full saturation, ladies and gentlemen. It just doesn't look as good, obviously. That little bit of that color we're saying there looks really good. Cool, 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 cool. I might want to make these a bit thicker now, actually. No lie. Might want to make these a bit thicker. Let's do... okay, let's do object, apply scale, and then we will... What's the one I'm doing there for there? I do believe it's... we'll just do it by hand, I suppose, because it's not going to scale properly, which is fine, but like, it's just going to bug me. Alright, and then we'll grab this one. And then we'll do... oh, we can do individual origins. That works. That works perfectly, actually. Wait. Okay, we'll select bottom half of both of these. We'll move it over by 0.0 gx. Nah, not that much. Gx 0.1. No, gx. What's that value I'm looking for? Nope, it's not point. It's just gonna be gx point. I don't know. Now it's making me second guess if I want to make these a little thicker now, because okay, let's do this. We'll move it over, not 0.1, gx 0.01, gx 0.05, okay, maybe 0.05, and then gx 0.05, wait, gx 0.05, negative. Alright, okay, and then it has to scale it up just a little tiny bit. Turn automatic keyframing off. Okay. Was that worth? I think that was worth. Potentially. Maybe, actually the skinnier looks like more professional, I believe. So we'll leave it skinny. Alright, cool. We'll leave it skinny. It's fine. No big deal. Alright, with that, let's just go ahead and make sure that everything's looking ship shape. Oh no, what am I doing? Solid black. I want to make sure all this is off. Okay, all this shiny stuff is off. And then, okay, nice. The background is one of the last things that we need to do for the environment, obviously. Add a little bit more blue. Like that. That looks really, really good. Cool. Nice. Alright, okay, so with that, we'll hit Shift A and we'll search for text. RX90. Whoa, that's bright. We gotta move this to a different area. So hit GY, move this in between the background and the middle there. So GY, there we go. And then that is still a little red because these lights are really bright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do with that is let's go ahead and move probably the text up a little bit. So hit GY, select the camera and the text, and move the text above everything so there's no red on it. Oh, actually, wait, no, not the camera. What am I saying? Grab the text, my mistake, and move it up above the lamps and everything. Hit S to scale it down a little bit. And then we'll just create font. Open this little folder, and then we shall go ahead and look for the fonts that I want to. Wait, let's. We'll look for the font here. I do believe it is. I want to use probably search for it. Oh wait, it's not in this folder. Oh wait, it's in. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, I was like, what? Okay. I shall find it. Okay. It is called Nunito. Yes, Nunito Sans Black. There it is, right there. This is the font I want to use. I love this font to death. It's so good. And we're gonna just type offline, I guess. I don't know, or something like that. Well, maybe I'll just type text, or we'll do offline. It's fine. And then we'll change this. We need to do a couple of things here. So let's hit period to zoom in as much as possible. Move this closer to the camera so we can get it away from that, because we're gonna need to light this separately as well. Go to the text tab, change the center. There we go. Hit Shift A and we'll search for a light point. Actually, not a point light. Sorry, an area light. Area. GY. Move it over. GZ. Move it up. RX to rotate it. Scale it. All these glorious things. Turn the freaking power down so it's not as bright. There we go. Scale only on the x-axis. So now we have this like kind of little gradient going on, which looks really, really cool. And what I want to do here is I kind of want to make this pulse like this. So let's make it a little brighter. Maybe we'll do 2 like that, and then we'll kind of like make it closer and further. So we'll start it off like this, I location, and then the last frame will also do I location. Then on maybe frame 60, We'll hit GZ and move it down to about there. I location. Grab this frame, Shift D, put it on 120, and then you guessed it on frame 180-ish. Right there, we'll have the same keyframe, so it'll come down. So this is what we got now. Looks really cool. Loops, a lot of animations going on right now. Very cool stuff. Very nice. I do want to create a little bit of a bluish tint on this text though, so add something like that. There we go. Make it white. A little tiny bit of blue in there. Just for the heck of it. Now, I do want to create another area lamp at the bottom of this. We'll see how this looks. I might not like this. We grab the area lamp, hit Shift D. Actually, wait, I want to... What does it look like if we do something like this? Have it go all the way across. I think I like it better where it's just like in the center, but it looks kind of squarish though, because it is a square. Maybe we'll do a point lamp. Maybe we'll do a point lamp like this, and we'll make it like 5,000 brightness or something, and we'll pull it back. Yeah, okay, that's making me feel a little bit better, because it looks a little more roundish. You know what I mean? Like, actually, it doesn't look more roundish at all. Actually, it still looks pretty square. We'll just go back to the area lamp. It's fine. All right. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just duplicate this area lamp. Hit Shift D, and I'm gonna rotate it so that it's facing upwards like this. So it looks looking at the bottom. I'm gonna make it red, like that. And then we're gonna hit scroll all the way across the bottom of the screen here. Make it a bit thinner. And then we will move it a little closer, a little further down, like that. We'll kind of angle it so it's like subtle. Yeah, maybe. And then we'll duplicate it, create another one that's much more harsh, and then try to try to make it so that it is only on the bottom portion. Like that, so it looks a little more hot, or so whatever you want to say, down at the bottom. All right, not that much. All right, calm down. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, we'll grab our camera so I can see where the actual edge is, and we'll change this all the way up. There we go. Nice. I don't know if I like the red or not. I think I might need to create red on these little pieces in here too, if we're gonna do that. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Let's grab one of these and then just hit Shift D, duplicate it, and move it all the way up like this. Maybe make it a point lamp instead, maybe. I don't really see it doing too much right now, which is kind of crazy to me. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, maybe just a subtle reddish tint down at the bottom there. Maybe. Just like a subtle reddish kind of thing going on. Like that. It's kind of taking over the whole thing though. We'll do maybe area lamp, and maybe we'll just direct it more towards the bottom. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, I believe. And then we'll turn the size up. And we'll move it back a little bit so it's not like clipping through it. Turn the power down. Size down a little bit. Alright, okay. I think that's more what I'm looking for. But I think it's still a little bit too... Oh, wait, there we go. That's it right there. Just so it's a little less harsh down at the bottom there. Okay, I think that's what I'm looking for. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's it. Okay, now with that, after all that is done, I do want to create a harsh line down at the bottom. Like a very, very, very harsh line. where it's like this. So I'm gonna move it closer to the camera though. So I move it up, like right on the camera, I suppose. Like this. And then we'll make this an emission shader. So it's solid. And we'll make it like this reddish pink color. Like that. There we go. Just that really, really harsh. Really, really harsh combination right there. There we go. Maybe not that much. Okay, cool. It's a little orangey. There we go. So this is essentially like the basis of it, but I want more animations. So we're gonna go ahead and make it so that there is like maybe a little loading thing potentially. So let's go ahead and duplicate this offline, and we will, what can we do here? Make it a little skinnier by using the offset. There we go. And we'll change this to potentially something like loading. And then we'll space out the letters, character spacing. There we go. Scale it down a little bit, move it over a little bit, put it underneath it. There we go. And what we shall do is make it so that this kind of comes in and out and fades away. Oh, nope, can't do that. We need to make a new material first, so hit 2. And then we will, I do believe it's, wait, no, not that. If we can, oh, we can do, oh, we might do that actually instead. Ooh, do I want it to like fade from transparency, or do I want it to, that's a good question. Let's turn on transparency, just in case I want to do like an alpha wipe away thing. But this alpha right here is looking really good to me. Or maybe we can just make it go black like that instead of having to animate the... let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe we'll just do the classic wiping away. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll just animate it a little bit. So I location on frame 20, I location, and then on frame 60, I location, and then 80, I location. Okay, so on the first frame we'll move it over to about maybe here, I location, and on frame 20 it'll be there. 20 it'll be there, and then on frame 60 it'll be all the way over, and then we'll do like this, and then on frame 120 it'll be all the way off the screen. Maybe we'll see how this looks. Maybe here we'll do all the way off the screen too. Maybe. Do I like that though? Let's turn off viewport denoising and let's turn on motion blur. We'll turn on all the way shutter, steps 12. I think this leaves too slowly. Okay. Maybe we'll pull it over like this. In the middle of the lights going up and down. Maybe quicker. Okay, let's take a look at it with motion blur. Why is it like coming in like that? Let's see. I'm curious because, oof, that looks really good though. That looks really good. I like that quite a bit actually. Was it like going out? Probably the same thing. Hopefully the speed is proper. There we go. Yeah. Is that above? It's above. Yeah, this is above the black lines, which is what I need, obviously. Okay, I think it looks good. I might want to make it a little bit thicker, like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe we put like a little dot there too, or no? Maybe. I think the dot might throw it off. It looks kind of unbalanced now. Yeah. Never mind. It looks terrible. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? All right. I think that's going to be that for the animation there. I maybe want to animate the offline button a little bit. Button, what am I saying? Alright, we're going to put it I location, last frame, I location, 120, I location. And then we're going to do frame 60. Move it up a little bit. 180. Duplicate the same frame, put it over here. And on frame 120, I might move it down a little bit actually. Like that, I location. Actually, wait, no, I lied. I will not move it down. It goes down enough. That's cool. That's really sweet. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, okay, that looks really cool. Really simple, really basic offline screen. This has been a long enough video as it is. Hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed making today's offline screen with me. We can use this as like an offline screen or like an intro screen or whatever you want, whatever have you. But yeah, so that's basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed my process, my breakdown of this. I will see you in the next one, but until then, bye-bye.